红色乳房和油画是什么？
Our concept. I convinced my partners to reinvest
子
some of our
虚
profits
乌
and
有。
even more. I was financing a group of poets.
If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
文化的商品化，这完全就是我的菜啊！
I know. It was fucking awesome.
非要去
Too
慢
bad
跑
I
释
went
放
on
出
a jog, unleashing a cascade. What? You've never pretty nice.
Good God.
哎呦，
It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty
两
this
张海蜇
situation
皮
is.
放在一起
It's
磨
like
砂
rubbing 2 jellyfish. Randomized trials have also found lycra, TM, and
自
then
求多
there's the
福吧。
smell.
Wow, you're lucky.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right
其
next
他
to
醉
my
汉呢？
fellow members of the...
Hey,
Shut the fuck up.
I thought he was. Don't.
And this is Abs. Tequila, it's a verifiable... Say, you're a detective, right?
寻找
Maybe
失
you
踪
can
者，
help old Doom spiral out.
你
Salt
当然
if I
才能。
knew where I lost it. Don't you think I'd have it? Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around. I'm all ears, Tequila.
你还有别
I
的
do.
故事？
But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite
现在我身上
cottonmouth
没有。
is keeping
莫名其妙又多了一个奇怪的任务。
Tequila sunset.
好摸，哎，在这边摸鱼摸到已经下午3点了，哭啊！我接下来可以往哪边去？从锈色水面回头望着的是你。动力马车后轮胎连成一组。那边能上去吗？哎，水从西边流过来，源头破损的管道。那这要怎么过去？我看他自己怎么。哎呀，好。我绕这么远哦，等一下再过去。这一边感觉比我本来那边还要大好几倍。下水道吗？解锁快速哦，我到教堂了。鱼群聚集，上面难道隐藏着财宝？我要这样绕。哎，那边有人，又是谁？怎么会在这里？
A shaggy-looking
阿
girl
希尔。
in her late teens, or
Oh,
it's cold out here. Everyone knows drugs make you
毒品的
vulnerable to cold. You bet this one
你的
likes
帽子呢？
Maybe she didn't hear you.
so should you.
我要的我也有。
Oh, I didn't notice that.
我有几个问题想
Sorry,
问
man.
你。
My mind was elsewhere. No,
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here.
嗯，
I
你
own
叫
a
什么？
cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde.
他的回答都好简短哦。
There's a coarseness to her features.
Why?
这是为了我
Okay,
吗？
it's better.
A very common. You have
Walker
little reason
Ashley.
to doubt that's a real name. But
那
This
是什么设备
is？a portable recording device. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose.
接
The
触
wire
式
leads
麦
to
克
a
风
Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording
冰块
cracks in
破
the
碎
ice,
的声音。
but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded the musicians in the Palaceum.
帕
used
里
them for
瑟府
making
的
the
音乐
music.
家用它来创
They
作音
looped
乐
the。stuff, cutting the tapes. Anyway, I thought I'd make. I don't really know what I'm doing.
我还
she
没有
looks at
合
the
成
recording
器。
device. The thing
Take this. You're cold.
No, man, fuck that. I'm cool. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
嗯，拿着吧，你比我更需要这个。
Thanks.
啊、我没有帽子啊。
that. The boys think it could be a yeah.
And why is that?
小伙们这什么？
They got too much stuff, music stuff mostly. That stuff is more expensive than I am. Go ahead.
哇，又是那种
It's
音
supposed to
乐
become
场所，
like except
所以现
that
在教堂变
Yeah.
当成音乐场所。
you
阳
know,
极舞曲
melodic,，cathodic
电
music
子
that's
音
made
乐
with
演奏
electronic
的歌。
instruments, synthesizers and tape consoles.
哦，
Micro-
You see clear, beautiful, violent flash.
I know. It's not my. Hey, you two are cops. Okay, well,
教堂里面发生一些奇怪的事。
because there are some strange things going on.
我会跟他们
They're
谈
inside
谈
that
的。
thing there. Go ahead. Well, it's just questioning, right?
你在问我
You're
这
just questioning me. It's what. Go ahead.
通情达理。
Okay.
我的帽子啊，我应该戴另外一顶的。算了，我还可以加通情达理吗？为什这几件是比较高级嘛？看他们都还有那个，然后有逻辑思维、表现力、见微知著、反应速度。通情达理可以这样。
Hello again.
哎，72%。
The device
Yeah.
is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands. Nothing to emote over. You put the device back on.
哎，我是不是选错了？哭啊！
It's supposed to accept that. Go ahead.
哇，
Well,
选
it's just
错了，
questioning, right? You just go ahead.
算了，别猜了。逻辑思维增加，误弄玄虚可以干嘛？心理变态，加个见微知著。彩妆画。永无止境派对上留下的垃圾。
The tent is just tarpaulin fat.
我觉得这战
Get in
法
and close the flap behind you.
安德烈
It's safe to assume this is their leader.
Sorry, we barely have.
You go ahead. I'm too old.
这
for
种
it.
适不
I'm
适合
actually
我？
not, he thinks. I just did.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
哇，好挤！超级鼻通的，播放实况音乐那种大家伙。
You see a youngish man.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
His grip is strong.
This is my posse.
The young
诺
man
伊
with
的
earrings.
And Egghead.
他爱凡客，
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic
组
experimentation.
织了多
We
少
like？to think of
你们
ourselves.
怎么会在这
We've
里
been？all over Jamrock North.
Honest for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noise.
臭嘴大兄弟，
I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority.
那理由你想的是什么？
Oh, so you've met her? Yeah. It's a matter of
侵
occupying
占教会财产的问题，
I bet you've noticed the derelict hive.
毒枭的废弃窝点，
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual
混混和瘾君子。
Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say that's exactly what happened.
哦，所以现在那个教会里面都是瘾君子了
Sadly,
嘛，
yeah, because the dopeheads and
最糟糕的
He
那
leans
种。
back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
The spooky kind.
毛骨手懒具
Be
体
the，judge of that, officer. All I can
Also, they people just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up.
正
Thank
选
you.
法
So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter.
我会去调查的。
Andre is obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is.
状况如何？我
I
会
asked Noid to install a measure against
不让
your
更多
death
流浪
every
者
in.
进去，对
The
吧？
padlock is a temporary.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work. But it should
要
all-
死
Of
呢！
course.
All right.
58，
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of ka-ching. The key hits your palm. The speed freak
谢了，
nod,
老
the
兄。
speed freak nods to you.
尹，所以他也是允君子
A
啊。
respectful nod. You proved something.
Not long. Like a week, maybe.
你怎么确定他们没有被饿死？
Sure they're alive. I mean, come on.
就是。
I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive. Okay,
I'm sorry too. Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over
要死
another
不他。
person.
sure, man. Tell us
究
the
竟
truth
是
is,
谁？
I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know. Well,
This machinery.
when I first scouted the place back in February, it was abandoned.
One of them has wires running into Andre.
Oh, and it felt like
No.
which other one?
感觉是不是那个佣兵那群人？
Not exactly. We've just seen someone.
女性的人出入了。
In and out of the church. A couple. Sure. Why not?
But not really. Brown
棕
hair,
色头发很黑暗的这些，
What Noid said.
So brown and older. Ruby might have dyed her hair.
有东西在看着你
You aren't
们。
alone.
It wasn't quite.
It was this dark shape climbing.
螃蟹
upside
的
down on the ceiling. Yeah, you know.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
无极行为，
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it.
You should ask her about.
There probably is no crab.
那台
You
机
should talk to
器
Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you. As if.
哦，
idea.
一个三
Well, honestly,
Why not?
I'm 70%
是
sure they're
70%的宝物。
Don't sure. What? Oh yeah, that's a
立
meteor
国
named
党
for the
美
founding
踏
party.
拉语
Thought it'd be, you know, of Meteo. Concerning Meteo.
流星
Meteo, a country on Muindi. On the Muindi
就在
Insula. Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't. Yes.
装满设备。
What?
我看到你自己带
Good
水
to，have, bitch to carry. When I first scattered. Oh, it's the one they sell at.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he slipped.
It does.
捍
Told
卫
you we have a smell problem.
特殊的化学味道
He。sniffs that it doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug rape. However,
对啊，他们自己应该也是毒
the
品的吧。
jewels stay put and they're.
The what now? Oh,
He's like
就
an actor.
超龄，
Look into this.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Yes. That.
No, Safed is.
Yes.
He nods enthusiastically.
逻辑思
no
维
doubt,
噩梦。
a little relieved.
As always.
这群人本身自己就有吸了吧？我觉得。
The shaggy-haired girl.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
说不好啊，先问你几个问题。
Oh, that.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
先说来听听。
I went in and I saw a woman next. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their
Why?
grandmother, you know. And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall.
从墙上爬了
Upside
下
down
来
like a，crab,
倒挂的
down
像
the church wall. I think the woman did. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that.
Like a crab, you say?
It was too dark.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
你是对的，没错。其实
Why?
撒谎能得到什么呢？
Anyway, what else? My associates. I haven't got much to say about them.
有些了解
Of
吧
course I do.？I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are.
门
Me,
摊你自己，
I'm a
我是一
silver
只
bird.
银翅鸟。
don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
我为什么觉得这边人感觉都锵锵的？哦，这边就讲 不吸一点活不下去。好像也是。巨大建筑的音乐。太黑了，看不清。先不要进去。圣布鲁内1147号，先不要往上好，把这一区探一探再说。就开新区域，整天都在探索而已，完全没有在解谜。莫名其妙的任务还变得更多。挂掉的电话，一个被砸碎的电话。某人挂电话的动作太粗暴。
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome.
拿起话筒。
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
0.1.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. End of tone.
皮埃尔是你吗？是的，是我，皮埃尔。就连动物都死了。这个声音应该是那个吧？是那个神秘动物的。
Her voice is drowned in white noise. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi
还可以再丢一次哎，
to your relief.
算了。刚才那个应该是那个吧，就是要我帮他找老公的那个老公。电流经过电线的声音，我操，里面好多东西可以讲。
Someone has left
无法辨识的衣
an
服，
article of it's streaked with dried seagull shit and
可能
tannin.
是一
Seems
件外
likely
套。
that it was left in the surf until someone laid it.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
白痴厄运漩涡想让我找的东西，
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have it returned.
张夹克，等一下再拿回去给那个人吧。OK， 流浪汉最近把防水布刷成红色的水。我有点博学多闻加2，五感发达减1。我的五感现在是多少？6，所以减1好像还好。 哇，加2的博学多闻哎，好像有点屌。虽然说看起来很笨，就是。投币式称重机哦，没有，又有明信片。明信片感觉是收集道具吧，虽然说好像有被人卖掉了。既不防雨，也不防雪，还不防风，什么都不防哎、欸。这边到一个奇怪的岸边，
The smell.
可
It's
怕又
awful
熟悉。
and familiar.
这
Don't
是
you recognize it? That hideous pungency.
死亡
Something cold. It
恐
is
惧，这
death.
就
It must be. The lieutenant has already.
所以是有尸体的味道。有思量酒，我前发现，还说只是纯粹的抽。
There's some tear. An empty cigarette package.
先等一下，先跟人讲话。
A man lies
工
on
人
the
的尸
boardwalk.
体，
His limbs bent and neck turned at. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk. The smell is
没
not
有
as
一
bad
具
as
放了
the
2周的
corpse,
尸体那么脏。
but it's
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced.
死了
Whoever
2
this
天
is
左
has
右，
been dead for 2 days.
another dead body.
又是一具尸体。
Carefully. Just an he's wearing mud-caked boots Beige
胸
trousers
口还
and
残
an
留
old
烤
brown
肉
leather
酱
jacket.
的痕迹
With。the leather jacket suits him well. You find some sunflower seeds. An
折起来了，
orange-shaped
借
lighter
书
card
证。
folded.
Good. We should take a look at that library.
The man has fallen through a crack in the
撞
boardwalk
上金属
and hit his
线
head. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that
哦，
bad.
所以他是
Well
醉
over
倒，
a
然后
liter of pure
敲到
ethanol.
死在那边的吗
Or？ maybe it was just his expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Height 170 to 175. He was confused when he died. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's
检查
head.
栏的
A dried chunk of blood covers. This is what
这
killed
就
him.
是死因。
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal.
踏
They
上
screech
地板
under，your feet ominously. You see waves churning below. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka. It's mid-market spirits
日
with a
子
Tear all around us. I'd prefer if you didn't.
我
collect
宁可你
any
这
stamp.
次别把他们捡走，这样不太好吗？
true. It feels the
按
entire
错。
boardwalk. There's some dried Brabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves, the blackness of death. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is.
He ate the whole pack.
吃了整包口
It's to
香
cover
糖
the
吗
smell？ of. I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even
In a ditch off a road below the 881. The entire
这
boardwalk.
人
looks
是
like
谁
one？of the locals. He'd have to know this spot, but that's just the laziest.
At least this man knew how to party. This is an omen. A sign.
上天传达讯息，你
Don't
必须
start drinking again.
Well,
Ah.
at least you're not married.
至少你没结婚，哭了。我的士气也越来越低了嘛。
Or
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident.
那烤肉酱呢？
The deceased ate
sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
可能跟私
No,
刑有
I
关
don't
吗？
see anything that points.
Agreed. If this
Oh yes. Some
酒精
symptoms
中
of
毒和
acute
肝
alcohol.
脏
I think that death arrived through. They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition. Not that sealing
直接
it off,
封起来，
it
不给
does
走
seem to be a pretty. From where I stand, I can see two options.
顺着
We
线索
either
线
take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
就
Alright,
该有。
we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can.
所以这边东西不用捡了吗？
and 2 empty bottles of no. The
A tragedy.
一场
he
的
shakes his head. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy
阿
smoke.
斯
Red
特
Astra
拉
is the black market version of You see traces of
烤肉
mayonnaise
包
and
装
ketchup
纸
on it. It's no older than. It's hard to concentrate in the smell.
所以他应该真的只是醉倒，然后就倒在这边了吧？哇，上面还有。开了这一区之后也太大了吧？虽然说有些地方还蛮没有用。看到那边有可以点的，满是什么？我这边是，哎、这边有人哎、等一下，先让我翻箱倒柜一下。电源箱没在充电。哎，我有可以加血的，好耶！米凯尔，你都会学到的。
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. You officers, come to
历
investigate
史
historic subjects
前
of
文
West
们
Martinez?
吗？
I'm Khan Hailostan. You must be Kim Kituragi.
为什么他会认识我们的警探，认识我们的伙
Not a
伴
lot？of people
Nice to meet you.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see.
好长。
This man is your half brother. You feel it. Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor. Victor Orders, a cybernetician from Grad.
正再找一个嫌疑人。
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this.
丽江，
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day
我
off.
们刚刚才到。
Friendly and familiar. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen any.
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of...
Hold on. What's
R&D?
R&D? It looks old and weathered. With
Apologies, it's an
研
acronym
究
for
与
research
开
and
发
development.
部门缩写。
You're probably more familiar.
RTD.
Mea culpa.
That's not surprising. Only a bit. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago.
个
After
人
the
电
aggressive
子
move
用
to
品
rep
市场有
Feld,
利竞争，
Tricentennial was
商
beating them
用
in
机器
business
上升过
issues.
程。
But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say, there
看
was.
家
It
本
was
领是
here
什
in
么？
Martinez, possibly in this very
磁
building.
带电脑。
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape rip, which is a feat of engineering, even to.
He assumes something like a combat.
Indeed.
The revolution!
Revolution.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. All
Revolution
of this was
真的
built
没
by Feld, even a boardwalk.
菲尔的
Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle
打
management.
造一个度
Feld
假村
built。this side of town for R&D. Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel.
建了个
That
摩
was-
天轮，不过
Pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a child.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was. Oh, I'm
Consensus,
afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But they used them for military
军
communication.
事通讯
But also to
参
write
阅
and send
阵
out.
力。
What's the Mars decree?
哦
I，mean the radio transmission sent out to.
A short-lived legislation.
It's a beautiful
这
piece
个
of
也
text,
是融合
actually.
了那
A
个
singer-songwriter
现实的
I
东
know,
西吧。
Charette. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver verm on
Actually, no one knows.
没人知道磁带电脑是什么，
10 years ago, I did a little.
好长。
Wait,
对，
did he just... He did it. He said, Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty
盖斯
Dom
凯尼
Center? And who the hell are...
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Arts. The
好复
exhibition
杂。
itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so, in fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom
三
Center
教
is a
九流
place you
中
can
心
visit
是
if you're
吗？
ever in. But perhaps I should return to the tape.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
RCN 应该
Even
弄
one
点那玩
would
意
be
的。
very useful. Though I understand the
重
socio-economic
现
causes of
实
the
验消
revolution,
失了，
it pains me to imagine. Yes, the official name of the prototype.
菲尔的
Some who knows? Maybe it was an accident. But of course, what
菲
else?
尔德
Sure.
大厦。
What's on your
哦
mind?
没有
But of course, what else?
身
If
上
you
有
have
带
some
钱
money,
吗？
yes.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
我只想看自己是否还能正常使用我的侧
Of
写
course,
技巧。
detective, I wouldn't have assumed anything. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but if not, then you definitely should. If not, no, thanks.
头好痛。
You see, a once bright new a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now,
战机
above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. Feld Electrical. Feld Electrical. There's something in the wind.
露比可能在里面吗？
She could. Or she could be in.
Why single out this one building?
哇，天人感应2完全不可能完成。
The library card is folded into Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased. Or
看看里
whoever
面
owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written. Most of these title. If lost, please return the card
哦，
to
可以
the
打电话
library. Dial
上
005.
午到下午。
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema.
夹克可以互动。
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound. It's a sordid feel. Some secrets are better left uncovered. It occurs to you that it smells like a dead sea creature. Tangled
是这个
somehow,
外观。
it was carried. The faint impressions of many footprints.
之后怎么
The
了？
crust is hard. This jacket, it's too late. You've already thought about it. And now your hands are covered in. Now you're
Ah.
just flicking that shit everywhere.
哭啊！哦，这游戏某种程度来讲，第3天才正式开始嘛，开始到处扣你的东西耶。哭。 好，他这边这边是那个吧？是你吗？神秘动物学者是。
There's a cylinder on the.
Who's there?
His self-conscious infuse.
Is that the police? Why are the
秘
police
密
here?
法西斯主义者。
Don't worry, Gary. To what do I owe the pleasure? Of course. Thank you for passing.
我们也不能绕着8又把，
Waterlock is broken.
现在已经修好
Way
了，
around the 881.
也蛮完整的故事。
Oh, good.
Did he say we can go?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
为什么神秘动物学家的好伙伴是一个神秘法西斯主义者？
Sir,
I just have to do one more round. See if the
我
Phasmid
们要
has
逐
taken
节
the
走
bait.
上，
Then we go in.
正在找的这个主，
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we're typical rookie assumption. Insects, even simply cat.
Would be glory.
荣耀本身。
Good question. Being a fat end, I suspect it may have also. It's my hypothesis.
它进化出某种电化学防御，能够干扰动物知
That
觉。
allow it, but I cannot describe how.
Yes, it makes
是不
perfect
是有什么
sense.
超能力？
Expecting it to be
Seems puny.
very little. I'm sorry, not yet.
just out of
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts
全部
to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian yes, the most it's the first credible sign in I have to resist the
我
thought.
必须抗拒这
He
个。
means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need to mate.
那也太聪明了吧！
The Insulindian
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about
I'm afraid not, officer.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook.
Well, they may not look
丽
impressive,
娜怎么
but Lena designed them quite, yes,
陷阱是怎么运作？
attractive
被
by
蝗
the
虫吸引，沿着漏
locusts.
子。
At least,
完了
that's the intention. Locusts. Really?
Inside the a meat-eating stick
食
insect.
肉的竹
Does
节
pretend
虫
to
好
be
像
the
不太可
weeds
能。
as pop-
Thank you for your opinion.
Not a big fan of skepticism.
They'll work, I assure you.
The traps do seem.
Yes.
好像很
And
希
I'm
望你
eager to return to her. My wife understands that.
Come on, Morale. We've
是时候回去了。
Abs-
Come on. She wants us back.
Won't let Lena down. Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection.
Of course it's important to her.
本世纪有4次经过证实被记录，其中一次就是他。
Record. Yes. That's how we've
Needless to say,
suffice to say.
感觉是不是其实是那个夫人
To find proof
想要
of the
对他有好意，
Insulindian
然后骗他说有见过
together.
这个东西了？
I can't abandon course now.
带回来检查。
No, no, no.
he's dead set. I could go for some trap setting.
哦，门番
I've just always
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up. If you
发现什么事？
very of the list. 2 are categorized. as
只有
confirmed
2个被证实
discoveries.
是真的吗？
Yes, the Chateau Quan Forest Pygmy.
就在某个
We
动物园里。
cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids,
就会成为第3例了，确实。
he has clearly done his math on this.
yes. I didn't expect you to take such
会
an
对我
interest
们
in
的
our
工作
work
感
here,
兴趣，
officer.
也许会带着我们找到他。
why not? At least it will give.
That it will.
那个些陷阱
There
在
are
哪？
4 in total. One is to
小
the
半岛
south,
南
on
边
this little
船坞府，
peninsula. Another we set in
一
Land's
只
End,
脚东
to the northeast.
就无限海一个小沙丘，就是这样的。
On your the third is set near
跨
the
过
canal
的运河附近，
by a concrete slab. You should check at least one of those before returning
康
to
布
this
子好
one,。since I just said it. Bring it to me at once.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that
That's highly. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The
张
pheromone
肯
should attract the insect
喷
too.
到我身上
Wise
吧。
choice.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it with.
It is precious.
开
A
发一
single
句确
dose
实。
cost me
Right, which means you two can.
whatever he thinks,
Finally.
Thank you for your help.
If it's more cryptid related, but what if the information is vital?
你只好就这样，还是无法点燃。这边路上捡到钱的，捡的好像比那个本来那一区还多哎，像。
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something, kind of out of the way. Nothing, just a hunch.
旧票11，拾荒好，哭了。不拾荒我还不能住旅馆，做警察做到这个样子，可怜。还有新的眼镜呢。美片。
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet.
看看周围。
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building. Right, locusts are crawling around in the trap.
Big surprise.
大姐排除。
One down.
还希望这边我没选。顺便服务，只是。这也看得出来他没有那么喜欢警察公局的意思。哇！哦，这边可以上来。上面盖满满满的灰尘。售票，哦，这边被关起来，严禁入内。我可以把它捡，然后这边跑到我都升级了，吓死！循循善诱，这到底是扣的还是加的？有点忘记了。局外人不用摇是什么？天哪！现在应该是周直接扣的。好久没有生我自己的内陆帝国，纤维支柱
reaching from one corner to.
Correct. Meaning this is a lot.
自动步枪
Looks like fully automatic.
The lieutenant also nods. Two officers of the law.
更用力的
The
点头。
lieutenant is nodding so hard. The lieutenant matches. The nodding's reaching critical mass. You
别
can't
点头。
All right.
follow.
我总觉得我刚差点死了。我要是有存档的话，我就继续点。还有剑维支柱，加一剑维支柱，加一。逻辑思维，还有人加剑维支柱的吗？这个呢？没有。
Scattering of bullet holes.
72%。
Cracked wall. Reaching for a row
Yeah.
of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
Ah.
There are many of them. A dozen at least.
枪
Their heads lowered,
那个
eyes blindfolded.
行刑现场
It's
吧。
quiet. No, 10 meters away. Other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. The sun blazes high.
我有可能是我自己的幻
Like in
想
the
吧。
plain, a long time has passed since the moment the abundance of bullet holes.
这里这么多弹孔，只会有两种可能：要么在这里执行过大量死刑，要么就是他们没使用良心枪。
Where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks a
看着
host of
枪，
men, probably in everyday clothes.
在某些
Ragged
国
from
家实
comfort,
现。
they stand. Ordinary people. Familiar. Collateral damage on the path to war. Maybe you should change it. They were
看
praying.
着
7
战队的
men
士
in
兵，
combat uniforms and dark coats. Men of duty. In all truth, violence offers no answer. The commandant. The one
谁参与了？
I don't know who died here. Lined up beside that horrible. Perhaps the ones executed here
被
were
枪
the
决是
loyalist
保皇人，
conservatives
他们就
killed
被
by the
共产
communists
主义
at
者
the
杀，
start
或
of
者
the civil war.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about
梅尔
that?
德的员工呢？也许他们的资产在被查
Another
封。
likely scenario.
Or maybe.
Yeah. It's very unlikely
不太
the
可能他
coalition
们总是
forces. To be honest, if a coalition member was
A cold sea. row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall.
来，又要再看一遍了。
A cold sea.
这算是纯粹增加一点游戏内的小知识了吧？哇，怎么游戏内已经6点了，这么快？小知识，调查叫什么？夜店开前。 彻底检查一遍，所以那壁画我是一定要按的。这是什么？羊毛帽，五感减1，然后加什么逻辑思维？好奇怪啊！算了。 这边是不是到底了？我看一下。现在是好像还有上面可以再走。这片海岸已经几十年，我是从那边过来的嘛，那边应该没有东西。哎。
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of
你
wind.
能看出里面有
They're
什
covered
么
in a thick
吗？
layer of dripping water fall. There's rust and corrosion on the bar.
No. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well.
怎么了？怎么了？为什么我刚刚视角突然拉过去？那边。
The once bright mural towers above you, saying,
这边感觉应该是之后才有机会拉高吧。看上面，这边还有什么吗？剩那边再往上走吧。检查陷阱应该不用这么急。现在还可以打电话吗？
You pick up the handset.
机器
There's a tone. The machine is operable.
这只能拨这个号码。哎，对哦，我现在不是有地图了。我现在是在这里，然后这边逛。啊，摩天轮是在这里了。啊，然后已经没了。要进去讲的，先继续再把外面逛完吧。哇，这里又是哪？链条，转动。桶子是最近丢弃的，还有燃油的味道。
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depth.
It's military. Probably something.
It may have been used.
From here to the whirling, I can't see
散
how.
法，人工巧匠。这个就算我加上去，好像也有点难吧。已经开始出现都很难成功的东西了。我天！我快要捡到今天可以住旅馆的钱了。哎，我们要跟你讲话，按错，又有衣服了。白色马球衫，向南方抬升。哎，这边还有那个陷阱。
A familiar apparatus. The reeds sway. The wind picks up here. Near this trap is also
another empty trap.
又是个。我们走吧，下个肯定，下个一定，下一把一定出，下一把一定会双蛋黄。被海风吹死。哎，我终于拿到领巾了，天能感应+1，强身健体减2，服啊！直接被扣到升1耶，太酷了！有需要天能感应的时候再用吧。哇，这边好像没懂。迪欧缪特里不知道怎么回事，一起来去教堂那边看看吧。门打不开啊！我忘记开自己的这样子。现在大概。不想要圣教堂没进去过。仔细检查锁头。弄断订书钉要比弄断锁容易多。贴纸挺有意思。极度现代的贴纸。
Looks like a dead man's
微笑的死人，青少年的
junior delinquency. I haven't seen that sticker before. That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
我如果把人工巧匠拉上去，是不是可以100%撕下来？哎，我记得我现在人工巧匠是被减的吧？哎，没有，我已经加1。哎，不对，我好像也没得再加了，印象中。人工巧匠，哦，
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand. There's
nothing
like the sound of a sticker on paper.
连在你的拇指上了。连在封面上吧。
Looks very modern.
看起来太现代了。
You're part of the future brigade now, and the carving on the door is block-like and angular. The doors remain unchanged. The carving on the surface is smooth from the lock turn.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air in the heart.
哎，不先停一下的吗？突然就进来了。哦，啊，我忘记拍照了。算了。应该还可以拍吧？你应该在这里慢行，而不是奔跑。好神圣的感觉，奇怪的木雕像看起来像半成品。这边真的是有点现代化的东西。复杂的方程式，感觉是不是啊？路比真的进来过？盆子里装着水，一条通电的电线直接。不断变化的基础。
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your, and then it's gone. It seems the sound here
某种方式真的
You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which your voice is barely
无法
audible.
出了什么事啊？
Can you hear anything?
几乎什么也听不见，我有些担心。音响效果。
Maybe the church was designed this way to
为了防止喧闹活动，
singing and dancing. on its premises.
他肯定是我们周遭发生了很奇
The
怪的事情。
lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible,
无
then
感，
disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
无感发达。
The silence, the darkness.
哎，不让我换装，
As in a cocoon,
只能赌了。
you cannot move anymore.
哎呀，失败啊！我要死了吗？哎，我要是可以换装，应该可以再加一点那个成功率的。
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin. Filled with vague shapes of there's nothing.
Officer, what are you looking at?
是吧？哦，没事。哎，有东西，有东西，
Hanging from the rafters.
真的有东西。
Looking straight at you with dark
蒂亚
eyes.
哥，
Maybe it's possible to. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the crab man.
谢，你是谢兰吗？
The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little
一切
pussy.
都你来的，
But don't worry, everything's gonna be here. You can receive the mother's
得
love,
到母亲的，
and when you're ready,
突然变得很
she
魔
will
幻
take
的
your，hand.
This man is obviously a
明
habitual
显是
narc.
个。
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't
你
know
不知道喝酒
anything
是什么
about
现在。
alcohol use. You got it all
我是。
under control, Wayne. I could smell the control all the
我
way
挺
over
好的，
here. I
谢
know
谢
it's
你。
hard to admit that you got a problem.
You know, actually, since
悬疑类游戏
you may，want
剧
to
情
pay
向吧。
attention to what the ceiling climber
2019
is saying.
有得奖的游戏，CCH 安安。不过这款算是这种俯视角 RPG 没战斗的，所以就纯粹是收集资料嘛。
Look at these crazes. What is this shit?
他们在聊星座，对。你说的都挺好，哎，感谢李斯的纠团，李斯安安，原来李斯有开哦，开台辛苦了。
The only
非法
thing we
占
need
用
to
的
talk
问题。
about is how the mother
母
can
亲怎么
really help you. This is the church of the mother of
他名字
sight.
叫蒂亚哥，
You
感觉就
are
怪怪的
welcome.。
沉默之母的，
This mother of silence sounds like a serious player.
你是谢兰吗？
You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing
你
with.
知道其他幽灵在哪里吗？
Other spoker? Oh,
非常勤
esa
奋的老
viejita
太
es
婆。
muy estudiosa. Don't know.
其他
Holmes.
人住在这座教堂吗？现在是个，
No. I just call her viejita
我
because
们
of
戴
her
着很
clothes.
多面具不？
She's actually quite young.
圣地亚哥一
Or
看
maybe not.
怕了。
Wait. What
如
if
果
it,
是
Did it
路
ever
比，
seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive?
你是说一个逃犯吗？
No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't
是
think she
Eric
cared much
安
about
安，
authority.
I see. And where
他
is she
现
now?
在在哪？这游戏超赞，
I told you, Holmes.
我不知
I
道，
don't know.
玩了2次，太拼了吧？一次要很久呢。我看
Don't really follow her comings and goings.
偶尔看
Just
见
see
他在
her
电脑
typing
上
on
会
her
去。
computer now. I'm afraid not, essay.
or search through her radio computer?
有些派对狂想把这个地方变成一个夜
The
店，
ones in the tent outside, right?
他们可能有点怕我。
Think they scared of me.
所以你觉得怎么样？夜店的
Why
事，
not? They wouldn't
他们
bother
不会
me
打扰
none.
到我的，我通常都
I'm
待在
usually
上
way
面
up there.
吸收养分。
Might even be nice
No,
to have.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than
那好，
exact.
谢谢。怕了，有怪怪的人。这是他的裤子哦，不是，坚韧不拔。不错。我现在是带什么？故弄玄虚哦。我的造型越来越奇怪。哦，方法。 一块有裂纹的彩色玻璃片，一只蜘蛛在木雕柱子上结婚。哎，我终于有新的鞋子了，古惑仔的红色雕花鞋。哎呦，我看起来越来越吵了，除了我的手套。哦，我有18块了，我今天快可以睡旅馆了。我才不要，我不要睡旅馆，那个老板好鸡歪啊！我们要拍这个，拍。这是费兹圣母吗？你看免费房子，我要住免费房子啊！20块当然要留下来，我要拿去买其他东西。外面的丢牛机。2台盘式录音机正在空转。
A machine stands in the corner.
A radio computer. And it's turned on.
These machines sometimes
we should leave.
这个地方跟案子没。不过这个奇怪的东西是什么？
A radio computer. We have one though.
我们警局就有一台。
I don't know how to operate it or what it's.
This is the Ream Prefect radio computer.
你要 RC702。
RC7. You see fluorescent play and print. The lieutenant says nothing.
你可以继续。
Glowing behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filament. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access.
可以查看里面的内容。播放。
Bar of fabric. Right, the static gets.
Good evening.
圣基斯兰要塞事故公司都是
This is a human interface.
人机界面在某
A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
你是什么？一台机器吗？或者你是活的？你插入核心的丝状记忆体。哎，法坛怎么了？日志2到3。
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
是。
Good.
Let's look around.
试着猜密码是没用的。我很不擅长记忆密码的。
No.
是我的生日。
No.
我是警察。
I am contractually obliged to protect the private.
I'm afraid we are not doing this.
除非你想等一个月。这算是人工智慧的一种吗？人工智慧物理。公告禁人兽，但没公告禁兽本身。无呼叫无线电游戏。就是为了密码。我是活人，74岁。程式工程师都是偏执的妄想狂。
Doesn't it get lonely?
做这种工作不会觉得孤独吗？跟你这样的人说话，我们这样不会占线吗？
The machine's keyboard is still nothing happens.
所以知道密码才可以印这个嘛。
In white, silver, and apricot faience. This is
无罪女王德洛丽丝带哦，这个就是德洛丽丝。
Cradled in her arms
发光的飞影
，clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress.
要跪吗？
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold.
向上看。
There, the woman looks down at you, kneeling. She acknowledges the passing of some you.
这是同情。
That soft word passes through your mind.
两肩上画一个叉形的十字。
Shoulder to shoulder.
怎么是叉形的十字啊？跪下有免费的床。Shadow Ban 没了后，在推特说一下好了。Shadow Ban 通常是 ban 图啦。